Alright, so it is another rainy, dreary Tuesday for filming, which I feel like every Tuesday, I film on Tuesdays, of course it's rainy and dark and dreary every Tuesday. So don't mind me, I stole my husband's sweatshirt. I'm wearing my comfy flannel Star Wars pajamas. I'm drinking out of my Yoda Obi-Wan for me mug that my husband got me for my birthday. And I'm gonna film a video. So, different setting. I was watching YouTube with my husband and we were watching like a tech channel, and I think it was like the top 10 best tech YouTubers or something. And one of the guys featured was doing a tech mystery box unboxing, and I was like, oh, that's fun. The idea of mystery boxes has always been like entertaining to me. I'm like, who wouldn't want to pay money for potentially getting a box of junk? Like, that's awesome. So as we were sitting there just watching this guy unboxing his stuff, I was like, I want to buy book mystery boxes and unbox them for my channel. So what did I do? I sat there on my phone and I bought 2 mystery boxes of books. So yay, let's unbox these. So this one was listed as young/new adult romance fiction 5 books mystery box. It was $10 plus tax, free shipping. And this person messaged me through eBay and like thanked me for buying the box and then said that she was including an extra gift. So there should be 6 books in here. I'm so excited too. So I'm planning on posting this on Friday. Today is Tuesday. And my birthday is on Thursday, so basically this is like birthday presents to myself because I bought myself 2 things and I have no idea what it is. Actually, technically I bought myself a bunch of things and I don't know what any of them are. If everything just shifted, I apologize. I got a phone call and since I'm filming on my phone, I had to take it off the tripod and like answer and whatever. So back to this. I swear I didn't peek while the camera was off. I feel like a little kid at Christmas. I don't know what's in these boxes and it could be garbage. I hope it's not garbage, but it could be technically like the worst books ever. Or it could be something really awesome. So I'm really, okay, Sarah, just open the box. So you open it up, she's got all the bubble wrap, and then she has the books. So the pages are facing out. So even if you just open it and look right into it, you don't know what they are. I wouldn't think of something like that. All right, so there are 6 things in here, like I thought. And let's just start here. And obviously I don't even know what's in here, so I'm probably not going to know much about these books. So yeah, it's probably just going to be showing you them instead of actually telling you what they are. The first thing we have in the young adult/new adult romance fiction box is When Katie Met Cassidy by Camille Perry. I've never heard of this. When it comes to Cassidy, Katie can't think straight. Oh, cool. Okay, so this seems to be a female-female romance. I don't know if it's young adult or new adult. It sounds like it's going to be new adult, so yeah. I don't think I've ever actually read like, I read Once Ghosted, Twice Shy by Alyssa Cole, which was like a novella, but in general, I don't think I've really read that much female-female romance. So there we go. That's the first one. Next, we have Jojo Moyes' Paris for One and Other Stories. Oh, so is this a short story collection? Nell is 26 and has never been to Paris. She's never even been on a romantic weekend away to anywhere before. It looks like that's the synopsis for the first story, and then there's 8 other stories in here, so it's like a short story collection. I've never read this author before. I know she has that like super popular series, but I've never read it, so yeah, I'll give it a shot. Next, we have, I like how I'm pulling them out and basically you're knowing what they are before I am, but that's okay. In a Perfect World by Trish Dollar. Carolyn Kelly is excited to be spending her summer vacation working at the local amusement park with her best friend, exploring weird Ohio with her boyfriend, and attending soccer camp with the hope that she'll be the team's captain in the fall. But when Caroline's mother is hired to open an eye clinic in Cairo, Egypt, what she finds instead is a culture that surprises her, a city that astounds her, and a charming, unpredictable boy who challenges everything she thought she knew about life, love, and privilege. That sounds really cute, and I don't think I've ever read a book set in Egypt before, so hey, cool. I've never heard of this either, but I'm excited to read that. That sounds fun. Being Sloane Jacobs by Lauren Morrill. So that looks like this. Am I like too far away? I don't know. You can't actually see these. But meet Sloane Emily Jacobs, seriously stressed out figure skater who choked during junior nationals and isn't sure she's ready for a comeback. Now meet Sloane Devin Jacobs. Meet Sloane Emily Jacobs? Okay. Now meet Sloane Devin Jacobs, a spunky hockey player from Philly who's been suspended from her team for too many aggressive hip checks. This just sounds like a fiction book. It doesn't sound like a romance, but it sounds cute. I always like Trading Places stories like The Parent Trap and Freaky Friday. I like stories like that, so I will give this one a shot and see what it's like. Okay. Oh, Save the Date by Morgan Matson. Okay, so I have heard of this one. I was going back and forth on whether I wanted to read it or not, but it does sound interesting. It sounded really cute. Her sister's getting married, and I guess the day of the wedding or the week of the wedding, basically everything just starts going, everything goes wrong. Anything that could happen does happen. So yeah, I'm actually really excited about this one. Flying Lessons and Other Stories. I feel like I've heard of this. It's older, so it says right here on sale January 2017. It has a bunch of different authors. And I don't know anything about it. It's short stories, clearly. So yeah, the ARC is a short story collection that came out a couple years ago, but I've never read it, so that's exciting. So this is the stock from the first box. A bunch of stuff I haven't heard of, one book I have heard of, and one female-female romance, so that's intriguing because, like I said, I haven't read a whole lot of those. So, one box down, one to go. Oh, and I'll leave links to both of these box listings or other listings from the same person down below. So if you want to buy mystery boxes from these people, you can check it out. Okay, and this one was listed as mystery box of 12 science fiction, fantasy, horror, mystery, hardcover paperback, large PB. And this one was $21.95 plus tax. And oh, they both had free shipping. I wasn't paying shipping, so I specifically looked for ones with free shipping. So these both had free shipping. Okay. So, okay, so this one, I can't see what they are because I didn't look that closely, but this one, the books are just facing up. So I'm just gonna open this, and I just won't look in the box, and I'll just kind of reach in. So the first thing is this one because it almost came out. And it is The Wolf by Lorenzo Carcaterra. Okay, so this one says, my name is Vincent Morelli, though most people call me The Wolf. The Wolf. You've never met me, and you're lucky you never will. I run the biggest criminal operation in the world. We're invisible, but we're everywhere. Wherever you go, whatever you do, however you spend your money, a piece of it lands in our pockets. They will know my name. They will feel my wrath. They will fear the wolf. Okay. That sounds interesting. Not something I would normally pick up, but it sounds interesting. Okay, next. Legends of the Rift War Book 1, Honored Enemy by Raymond E. Feist and William R. Forstchen. In the frozen northlands of the embattled realm of Midkemia, fate can form strange alliances. Okay, so I've never heard of this, and I don't really know much about, I don't know much about it. I only know what I just read on the back. So I don't know anything about this, but one thing that it says on the back is a migrating horde of dark elves so deadly and vicious that the only hope for survival is if bitter enemies band together to fight as one. I like the idea of a horde of dark elves, so fantasy. I love it. What the heck is this? Okay, After the Golden Age by Carrie Vaughn. What is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. So, apparently we're following the daughter of two superheroes, so cool. That sounds interesting. I don't think I've ever read anything like that before. Okay. Oh, Jacqueline Carey. I already have a bunch of books by her. What is it? The Agent of Hell series? Dark Currents? Okay, so I've never heard of this. I have heard of the author. I have 3 of her books from a different series, but this sounds kind of interesting. So it takes place in the real world, but there's fairies, sprites, vampires, naiads, ogres, and a whole host of eldritch folk. So it kind of like, yeah. I like books like this. I like them. So interesting. And this author, I have 3 of her books. I never made it through the first one in that series that I have, but if I remember correctly, I like her writing. So yeah, I'm excited about that. If you've read this, let me know. That's probably the one I'm most excited about so far. Okay. Old Man's War by John Scalzi. So, Old Man's War, it's a science fiction, and the top little tagline part just says, John Perry did 2 things on his 75th birthday. First, he visited his wife's grave, then he joined the army. So, yeah, I'm intrigued. Oh, cool! Okay, so Fragile Things, Short Fictions and Wonders by Neil Gaiman. I've never actually read anything by Neil Gaiman, but I've been very intrigued. I keep meaning to pick something by him up, and I just haven't yet, so cool. I'll read that. That one's fun. Charles Stross, The Fuller Memorandum. It's Bob Howard versus evil, and evil cheats. Well, duh. That's like... Computational demonologist, Bob Howard. Now Bob must use all his skills to learn the secret of the Fuller Memorandum in order to save the world and avoid becoming an item on the Eater of Souls dinner menu. Okay. Interesting. All right. Next we have Blood Rights by Kristen Painter. Rebellion Has a Price. Ooh, I like this cover. That's really pretty. I don't know what this is about, but I really like that cover. Born into a life of secrets and service, Chrysabel's body bears the telltale marks of a Comare, a special race of humans bred to feed vampire nobility. When her patron is murdered, she becomes the prime suspect, which sends her running into the mortal world and into the arms of Malcolm, an outcast vampire cursed to kill every being from whom he drinks. Okay, that sounds interesting. I've kind of been in the mood for like vampire-y stuff lately, so hey, cool. And again, I really love this cover. So next we have, Countdown City, The Last Policeman Book 2. So I've never read The Last Policeman Book 1. I feel like I've heard of this actually though. It's by Ben H. Winters. Did somebody talk about this? Okay, so it says, this is an advanced reading copy from Uncorrected Proofs, so... okay, yeah. Okay, this is the series that Emily Fox read. It sounded really interesting and I did want to pick it up, but having book 2 doesn't really help me, so I'll hold on to this, but I'm gonna have to find book 1 to read first, so... It's one of those books... Oh, sorry, I'm sitting on my legs to be at the right height for the camera, and I'm getting pins and needles. Let me just complain for a second. Yeah, so this series is about, like, there's a giant asteroid heading that's gonna destroy the world, so, yeah. I don't know, she talked about it, and I was like, wow, I really want to read that, but... Okay, ooh, this is cute. Among Others by Joe Walton. So this looks like it's based around magic. It follows a girl that lives in England, or goes to boarding school in England. And she was raised by a half-mad mother, it says, and her mother was into magic, and then it looks like she's going to start using magic. So, I don't know. It sounds kind of interesting. It probably wouldn't be something that I would pick up, but since I have it, maybe I'll read it. 2 more. Okay, The Broken... Oh! Of course it's book 2. What is it with this person and sending me book 2? Okay, so The Broken Kingdoms by N.K. Jemisin. It is the 2nd book in the Inheritance trilogy. Yeah, it's a trilogy. Again, a series I'm interested in, but I'm going to need book 1 before I can read book 2, so I'll hold on to this one for a future time. Okay, and the last book is... Oh, okay. It's a really weird looking arc. Lost Everything by Brian Lost Everything by Brian Francis Slattery. It doesn't even have a cover. Like, it's just words. And like an address. And a phone number. It's an ARC from 2012. The highly awaited new standalone dystopian novel from beloved author Brian Slattery. Lost Everything is a story of a man who takes a boat trip up the Susquehanna River through a version of America that's been torn apart by an inexplicable war and horrendous climate change in order to find and rescue his lost wife and son. Interesting. I don't think I've ever even seen, like, this unfinished of an ARC before. Like, just a white cover. That's weird. Interesting. Okay, and that's it. Can I hold up 12 books at once? Probably not. So this author... So the person that was selling this box also got in touch with me, and they just asked if I had any requests, like any specific genres that I was interested in. I told them that I was probably most interested in like science fiction and fantasy, but I read pretty much everything. And in the end, it looks like they did mostly send me science fiction and fantasy, so that's good. They took it to heart, what I said, so that was nice. Okay, so these are the books from the second box. That's my, I guess technically it's a book haul too. So it's an unboxing and a book haul all in one video. I have, math, Sarah, 18 new books to read. Haven't I been saying I wanted to do an unhaul? And then I just added 18 more books to my collection? So these are the books that I got from my 2 book mystery boxes from eBay. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it doesn't end up being 50 million years long. I will leave, I'm going to put these down because it's heavy. I will leave the seller's info down below if you're interested in buying from them. Yeah, it's like a really random assortment of stuff, but some of it seems pretty interesting. I did get a couple that I'm not super like hyped about, but for the most part, like most of these, I would definitely give a chance. So I'm going to say that was a success. I really enjoyed doing this. Let me know in a comment if you've heard of any of these, if you think I would like these, if you are now super hyped about the idea of buying random crap from people on eBay. Is anyone else as weird as me? Because not everyone would just randomly waste $40 on boxes of junk on eBay. So... is this something that you would ever do? Would you ever just like give money to someone to send you things that you have absolutely no idea what you're gonna get? Like it's a complete risk. For all I knew, I was gonna get, like it was a thing, like 10 years ago, everybody was buying mystery boxes and like you'd spend $50 on a box and you'd get like lint and half-eaten candy bars and stuff in the boxes. Do you remember that? Like, did you ever hear about that? So I'm glad that I didn't get any like complete duds. Like I said, all of these sound fairly interesting. There's a couple that I'm not super intrigued by, but for the most part, I'm happy with this. And it was really fun opening boxes of stuff that I ordered, but I didn't know what was going to be in there. So yeah, this was a good time. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Maybe I'll do it again in the future. And yeah, that's it for this one. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, my legs. I'm broken.